Ladies and gentlemen, it is July 4th, America's birthday, but sadly not a day worth celebrating. Not even close. Not anymore. We have given over this country to a lunatic, a wannabe tyrant, a racist, a misogynist, a person who only cares about themselves and their rich friends and will drown us all in order to save their own skin. He has already taken people, families, friends, workers, people who are well integrated into society, people who run businesses, own homes, pay taxes. Hell, immigrants are responsible for 90% of our food industry. Where do you think all the farming labor comes from? No one in America wants to do those jobs. No one cares. They do. They care. They do those jobs. Legal or illegal or not, he is taking everyone. And if you think birthright citizenship stops with them, you have another thing coming. If he can change birthright citizenship, that means he can change who is a citizen. He can do. His orders have gone unparalleled now. The Supreme Court, for some reason or another, is behind him. They even passed that one bill that said that lower courts can't obstruct his orders, basically. That is also not good. He is not a king. He is not a tyrant. He is the president. He has checks and balances. He is supposed to be stopped when he goes too far. He is supposed to have his powers checked. And people telling him, no, you can't do that. And yet now it seems like he's getting away with most of his things. There are some in Congress still fighting back, and to them I applaud them. And there are still politicians and local leaders and people around the world who are against him, which is good. But he needs to be stopped. Him, J.D. Vance, his whole entire administration will doom us all. He is a cancer, an evil. He is the Antichrist, if you believe in that. Although I admit he shows all the signs. Mark of the Beast, even, those MAGA hats. What else would you call those? Ridiculous cult. I used to love this country too, years and years ago. But this country has never been worth loving. It has never been great. Not for everyone. For every person that says this country is great, there have always been 1,000 who are suffering under the boots of those who say it's great. We have a long history of racism in this country, and we had made progress, strides to combat it. And now he has undone decades, if not centuries of work in just a few months. Even his first term, he brought the white supremacists out. They became bolder. They did marches. They showed their colors. Not to mention, there are many idiot governors out there as well. Like that one who did the 10 Commandments in schools. That basically violates church and state. Though I have seen posts from teachers on various platforms that said that they're trying to stand up to that, and I say good. That is shit. If you want the 10 Commandments in schools, you're going to have every other religion in schools as well. Not just your own. And I mean every religion. Wiccans, pagans, Buddhists, Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, everyone. Satanism even the Pastafarians. If you want to do that, you need to be prepared for what box you will open. And you need to be okay with it. You cannot just have your religion alone. It does not work that way. There is no one true God. There is no one true religion. We are thousands of gods and thousands of religions across the world. All of us have our faiths and our beliefs. I myself pledge my soul to my patron god Anubis, also known as Anpu. And I have for most of my life. Religion isn't something you should force down someone's throats. And I thank the goddess Bastet every day for the cats that I have. My daughters, in a way. Possibly the only ones I'll know. Because I'm definitely never having kids. I mean, I'm a gay man, yes. But even if I wasn't, I would never have kids in this shit country. Not as it stands now. It needs to be stopped. July 4th needs to be boycotted. More protests need to happen. And he needs to die. Him, his administration, all of it needs to go. It's the only way we'll know peace. Though granted, even that's not a safeguard to peace. There could always be someone even worse. Though, I realize at the moment, it's kind of hard to imagine someone worse than most of you. This is the worst we've had so far. Honestly, I thought Andrew Jackson was the worst president we had until now. Everyone, I wish you luck. I hope you survive this reign of Trump. I hope we all survive it. I hope he stops taking people. I hope they can go back to their families, their homes, or find peace, something. And I hope that when the inevitable happens, that it doesn't stop at them, that he comes for anyone he deems unworthy. It won't just stop at the illegals. It never does. In no era of history has it ever stopped at those considered illegal. It has only continued to spread to those he deems unworthy, and he can deem any unworthy, especially with his birthright citizenship shit. Anyone and everyone. Not to mention his big, beautiful bill. The fucking bastard. He will kill us all. Cutting into food stamps, cutting into Medicaid, cutting into Medicare, and yet bolstering the funds for ICE, his own little private Gestapo. You see where his priorities lie. But then he never lied to you. He said he'd be a dictator. He said he'd do all these things. He said he'd tear down institutions to protect everyone. How he already took out the Department of Education. That itself was a blow to many schools in many states in many places. People need that shit. We need food stamps. We need Medicare. We need Medicaid. We need those things to survive because this country is built to crush people, not build them up. And if you think you can still build up in this country, you are believing a lie. The American dream is a lie and always has been. Just there to placate you so the rich can flourish even more. To anyone who still calls himself an American in this shit country, look who you voted for. Fuck this country. Fuck the government. Fuck America. Fuck Trump. And fuck you, you MAGA cultists.